Alright, now when we request showings and we have showings coming up, we need to print off documents to bring along. So let's just assume that I'm going to give you a list of the addresses. So print everything off, we're going to go into Paragon. And then one by one, we'll just search for the addresses. So here are today's addresses. And obviously when you pull it up, there will sometimes be prior sales. So this one, for example, was sold a while back. Always want to click on the active one, click the MLS number. Now the first thing we want to do is print off basically just the cover sheet with all the info. The sheet you're looking at here has some confidential information. It says up here, not for public distribution. So this is just for our records. But we're going to go into reports, customer full. So here it's taken some of that information out. This is just all the information that they need, all the information they have access to. We're going to go up to print and print. And now we'll print 2 copies of this. So I'll put together one packet for the client, and then I will have one sheet for myself while we're walking through the property. So 2 copies, color, print. Now we need to attach any attachments that they're including. So we're going to click back. And we're going to click down here, this little D, associated documents. Now there's going to be a list in here. The addendum S we don't need to print every time. That's just a standard form. We do always want to print the condition report, or in this case it's called RECR. If you look over here, it's also got the document type if they have some different code here. But the condition report, if they have it, we always want to print it. So you click there and it opens in a new window. This one you can see is 3 pages. So we will click print. And just one copy of this. We only print it for the client. Exit out and go back. And seller improvements, open it up. And we can print this list. Sometimes if it's like one item, or if it's something piddly, like they painted the living room, I don't print it. But like this one is obviously pretty substantial, so we'll print that one. And that's it for this one. So we will exit out. And we can go back here to the home screen and on to the next one. I'll show you a couple more examples here. The next one we're looking at. $1160 Taft. Again, you can see there's a couple of them. So we will click the MLS number here. Reports, customer full. We print 2 copies. Back, associated documents. So here there's nothing to print, so that's fine. We'll just leave it. If the client is interested in this house, sometimes there will be condition reports on the counter at the house. If there's not and they're interested, we'll have to get in touch with the agent and get copies of those. But for now, we just bring what we have. This is another good example. You can see all these different ones. Just click the one that's active. Reports, customer full, print 2, print, back, associated documents. Some agents like this one are going to put them all into one document. Like you can see there's 6 pieces of paper. So I just cancel out, and now I can scroll through. So here the first page is the improvements. Here's the addendum S, which I told you we don't need to print. So I'll usually scroll through this, figure out what we need. Here's the condition report that we want. So it's 6 pages. We want the last 2 and the first one. We don't need the addendum S. So we can go up here to print, and we'll do page 1, comma, we don't need 2, 3, and 4, but we'll do 5 and 6. So we'll only print 3 of those pages. Print. And on to the next. I'll give you one more example. This one's been for sale a number of times. So we're going to print 2 copies of that. Oops. Associated docs. Another one where they're all in one. This form I don't need. Obviously there's barely anything on it. The condition report I do. So pages 2, 3, and 4. Five, 6, and 7 I don't need. 8, 9 I don't need. So let's print those 3. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and that's all for now. So now I'll show you in the next clip here how to put all this together. Alright, now, so for each thing that we printed, so here I've got 3-page condition report, and for this one that was the only attachment with the cover sheet. Cover sheet goes on top, just one of them, and whatever attachments we have, staple. So now I have just the plain cover sheet, which is the one for me, the other cover sheet with the attachments for the client, put them on top of each other, those go on the stack. Now for the next one, same thing. For this one I have the condition report, I have the update sheet, cover sheet on top, staple, and then I have the extra cover sheet for me, which goes on top. Onto the stack. This one again didn't have any attachments, right on the stack. And then the last one we've got condition report, update sheet, one cover sheet, stapled, and the extra cover sheet. So now I take them all, I print them in order of showings, but now the stack should be first showing on top, 2 items, second showing, and their attachments, third showing. So they're in order. All I need to do is bring this stack with me to the open house, or to the showings. First house, take 2 off the top, next house, on and on and on. Okay, that's how we do it.